Hello guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. My name is Mortaza and this is my YouTube channel, A Coder's Journey. I really hope you have already watched the previous videos of this tutorial because, as I have told you many times, what we talk about in each episode is kind of based upon the topics we have already covered in our previous videos. So over the last few episodes, we kind of introduced the jQuery library. We talked about the reasons why we need to start using this library, and we also added this library to our HTML page using a CDN, and now we can start using this in this HTML file. And of course I have loaded this HTML file in my browser, right? And I will start using this in this video. One of the things that you can do with jQuery is to just select documents and then manipulate them. So as I told you in the slides, DOM manipulation, document object model manipulation, is one of the things that you can do with jQuery. Of course you can do the same thing using JavaScript, but as I told you, jQuery allows you to write less code and achieve more. So what I am going to do is to start a script tag here, right? And then I'm gonna start using jQuery. In order to start using jQuery, you add the $sign, right? So this is the start of a method or the code, let's say, that uses jQuery. And then, for example, in order to do DOM manipulation, you can select the document you are going to manipulate. So if you are familiar with CSS selectors, I'm gonna create a course on CSS. Here you can start using CSS selectors to, for example, kind of manipulate the different elements. As you can see here, I have a P element here, right? So I'm gonna say I want to select all P's, right? And then I'm gonna say, for example, hide. Hide, as the name suggests, will hide the element we are selecting here. So I have only one P element here. I am selecting it. I'm selecting all P elements and then I am hiding it. Now if I go to my browser, this is the paragraph, right? This is the paragraph I want to hide, right? And I can refresh the page, and as you can see, the paragraph is going to hide. And of course I can do the same thing with JavaScript. I also need to select this element, for example, based on its ID, and then I can set the display right to none. This is something you can do with JavaScript, but in jQuery it is very readable and it requires less code. There are of course many other selectors you can use. For example, suppose I have two more paragraphs. I'm gonna set an ID. For this, I'm going to say first P, right? Or first P like this. And I'm going to add second P for this one and third P for this one. I'm going to say third P, right? And here I'm going to say second P. I'm going to say, now I want to select one of the P's, right? As I told you, you can use, if for example, I say $P, of course, every single paragraph will be, let me just comment this so that you guys can see that here I have 3 paragraphs, right? Now, this line of code will, of course, select every paragraph and then it will hide them, right? Now, if I want, I can select only the second paragraph, and I'm going to say, the CSS selector, right? I'm going to say select the second paragraph and hide it. And as you can see, the second paragraph is hidden. I can say this is, let's say, this is the first paragraph to hide. This is the second and the third, right? And the third. That's it. Now I refresh. The first and the third paragraphs are here. The second one is hidden, so I can use CSS selectors. And if, for example, these two paragraphs are in the same class, for example, same class, right? I can use the class selector. I'm gonna say, right, CSS selector, again, select the p elements, which the elements which have this class attribute with this value, and then I'm gonna come here, refresh. Only the first paragraph is here and the others are gone. So these are some of the selectors that you have in jQuery, right? And of course, I can come here. Let me give you another example. Let me come here and take this piece of code and put it here. Let me refresh, and as you can see, nothing happens, right? The paragraphs are not hidden because this code is gonna execute, prior to the presence, or prior to the moment that these p elements are loaded. So in jQuery, we can do document. We can say document dot ready. Let's say document dot ready, right? And I'm gonna have a function here. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put this here, right? And now if I go to my web page, I can refresh, and again the two paragraphs get hidden. So this piece of code helps us to wait for the whole document to first be loaded, and after the document is loaded and these paragraphs are in the DOM, this piece of code will, start to run. This is something that we also talked about in my JavaScript code, which is very important to always, remember. There is also a little, shorthand way to write this. I'm gonna comment this. I'm gonna copy this, comment it, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have a function, right? Again, this does the same thing, but it is shorter, right? So we are declaring a function, and if I go to my web page, again, as you can see, the moment the p elements are loaded, they become invisible. They are hidden. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. That's all I wanted to talk about in this episode. If you enjoy watching my videos, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, A Coder's Journey. And also give this video a like, share it with a friend, and activate the notification bell. This will help you to watch my videos instantly. These days I am, regularly releasing new videos. And stay tuned. In the next video, we will get into more details of the different, capabilities of jQuery. Thank you so much again for watching. Till later. Bye-bye.